My name is Brandon Sullivan and I'm a Senior District Representative with DM Payroll Solutions. President Biden signed the American Rescue Plan, or ARP, into law in March of 2021. It provides $1.9 trillion to taxpayers to continue the relief effort for the hardship caused over the last year or so. The ARP modified several previously signed laws related to payroll, including the Employee Retention Tax Credit, or ERTC, and the Family and Sick Leave Tax Credits. As a refresher, the ERTC allows employers to claim a tax credit against the employer-paid portion of Social Security tax for qualified wages paid to employees. It was originally part of the CARES Act that was signed into law in March of 2020 and was meant to go to the end of that calendar year. The Consolidated Appropriations Act, or CAA, extended the credit through the first and second quarters of 2021, and now recently the ARP has extended the credit again to go through all quarters of 2021. So eligible employers are able to claim the Employee Retention Tax Credit for quarters 3 and 4 this year as well. The ARP also expanded the availability of the ERTC by adding some definitions and rules for businesses that fall into those definitions. One of those is what the ARP calls a severely financially distressed employer. And this is a business who's experienced a decline in gross receipts of more than 90% compared with the same quarter in 2019. Businesses that are severely financially distressed can apply the Employee Retention Tax Credit to all wages in an applicable quarter, regardless of their status as a large employer for purposes of the ERTC, and this applies to both the third and fourth quarter in 2021. The ARP also defines what's known as a recovery startup business. These are businesses that started after February 15th of 2020 and average gross receipts of less than $1 million. Recovery startup businesses don't have to meet the same requirements that other businesses do to be eligible for the Employee Retention Tax Credit, and they're eligible for a maximum of $50,000 in credit for both the third and fourth quarters this year. The Families First Coronavirus Response Act, or FFCRA, requires that employers with fewer than 500 employees provides emergency sick and family leave in 2020 to employees for a variety of COVID-19 related reasons. A credit is available for the amount of wages paid as emergency sick and family leave, up to a daily limit based on why the leave was taken. The CAA extended this credit through the first quarter of 2021, but it did not extend the mandate for employers to offer the leave. This means the credit was available for employers who chose to offer leave to their employees. Similarly, the ARP extended this credit through quarters 2 and 3 this year, but again, it did not extend the mandate for employers, which means that the credit was available for employers who choose to offer leave to their employees through September of this year. The ARP modified the FFCRA in a number of other ways as well. The limit on paid sick leave is still 10 days, but that balance reset on April 1st, meaning that an employee who took 10 days of qualifying leave prior to April 1 can take an additional 10 days of qualifying leave, and the employer can apply the credit against that employee again. The family leave qualifications have been expanded to include all uses of qualified paid sick time, including providing leave to employees who are subject to a quarantine or isolation order related to COVID-19 or are caring for someone in a similar situation. Finally, the ARP increases the amount of paid family leave time from 10 weeks to 12 weeks, which corresponds with an increase of the total tax credit limit of $10,000 to $12,000 per employee. DM Payroll Solutions assists our clients by tracking payroll-related tax credits and offers unique reporting capabilities to present that data back to your team. As a nimble firm with an in-house staff of software developers, legislation changes are implemented immediately, allowing you to take full advantage of the payroll tax credits available to your business.